What's going on, people? What's going on? Good afternoon, and for those of y'all on the west, good morning. Those of y'all watching this later, good evening. Hope y'all had a great day. So, on one of my videos, somebody says something. I forget the person's name. I didn't look at the channel. I was just really looking at the comment and what they was talking about, what they was saying. So they left a comment on one of my other videos that I posted, right, about the video itself. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get the shit right now. So I made a video of the ice cream song, right? How the ice cream song is a melody from this song from back in the day called Nigger Love a Watermelon. It's actual fact. It's a song. What's up, Zero Filter Jules? How you? Huh? So I made a video a few weeks or a few days back. However, it's not can't be a few weeks since I ain't been doing this that long. So it's a few days back, right? The video is about the ice cream truck song. It's called Nigger Love a Watermelon. The melody comes from that song. It's the part of the chorus. You gotta listen to the song. And it's not in the beginning. It's like a little bit before midway, maybe. And then you hear the melody in the background. You hear it. But what's going on, Filippo? So, on that video, somebody commented, said that that was not even the original song, I guess, whatever. They trying to get into technicalities. Now they talk about some dude named Billy Golden that I need. They said that I need to do my history, do my fact checking before I did my fact checking. It was about that song. So now they're saying that he did whatever. So no, it's a remake of whatever, right? So I checked on the dude Billy, right? Dude Billy Golden made us. I guess he's from like he was born in 1858. That's when he was born, right? And he died in 1926. So I'm guessing he made this song in between that time, right? So they said that Billy Golden, they said, check it out. It says he performed. Billy Golden was an American blackface comic who, a blackface comic and singer who was popular recording artist between 1890s and 1910. We all know blackface is a racist thing. We all know this, right? We all know that in America, back in those times, everything was racist based. Everything. Yo, there was slaves and shit. 18 something? Come on, man. And then they're gonna tell me do my history, do my fact checking. You just put me onto another racist. Why would you say that to me? Why would you be like, yo, you need to do your history fact checking? That is not, it's not the original song. Billy Golden is the original maker of that song. Okay, so Billy Golden's a bigger racist than this motherfucker. Why would you even put that out there? You should have left the dead lying dog where he lied at, where he was laying at. Because all you did to reinforce your point is tell me that the original maker is some other racist motherfucker. If he's a blackface comic, what you think all his shit is about? The blackface itself is a racist tactic. That in itself, and that's what he's known for, the racist tactic. What you think his music was about? Come on, man. Everything back then, if you banged on the black race and you was a singer and you was funny, I guess, how you think you got popular? What you think was the subject matter? The subject matter was, hey, let's make fun of these niggers. Let's make fun of these everything that's darker skinned than you. I don't understand. Right? So again, if you're used to a systematic system that's in place to give you the benefit, to give you the edge, right? The only person that will is afraid to lose that edge is the inferior person, right? So check it out. I gave you a fact check of the history of that ice cream song, right? And you, whoever you was that commented on it, you wasn't the maker of the song. You wasn't the person who said put that song as an ice cream melody. You didn't do any of that shit, right? But you turned around and took that shit personal, like somebody was talking about you being racist. What, you felt like I was attacking your kind because you're a racist? Because that's what that video was about. A racist song, a racist melody that plays in the ghettos to get your attention. And you took that shit personal. You didn't make that song. You weren't even born in that time. Why'd you take that so personal? Are you mad because you're inferior to the other? Because that's the only person that has that type of state of mind. Someone who's inferior. When you're inferior to someone, you try to figure out how to dominate that person. Because you know if it came to that person will dominate you. And you're like, before them people come to that realization that they could dominate me, I'm going to dominate them. That's only an inferior type of thinking. You know what I mean? The only person that's afraid of the alpha are the kappas and the deltas, because they're thinking that they have that inferior type of thought. They think that someone's always going to try to take them over. So before they get taken over, they do the taking over. So why would you get mad when I'm bringing attention to a song that was made in 1920? You didn't make the song. Like, it wasn't you. So that's the one thing I don't understand. When people bring up history, why do people in 2020 get so mad? It wasn't you that did it. It wasn't you. You weren't the one whipping that slave. It wasn't you that made the Constitution. It wasn't me that was a slave getting whipped. It was like, I understand why you're upset. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about when in dialogue, when bringing attention to certain subjects, why do people get so upset? Like, it's not you we're talking about. You know what I mean? Good morning, Rabbit. What's going on, man? What's going on, Changi? But that's my point. Like, I don't understand why people get so mad. I don't mean you, but I just mean in general. Like, I posted a video about that song. I'm guessing y'all didn't catch the beginning, so I'm gonna say it one more time. So I posted the video of the ice cream truck song. I don't know about Canada. I don't know how that shit roll over there. But out here, right? Majority of the ice cream trucks play the same melody. Same melody. It's the same melody. It's so real. I'm guessing right now. So don't quote me. This is a guess. I'm guessing it's a box that is already programmed with the melody in it, and they buy the box and it plays, right? So when you go back in time and you go look up a song, this is the actual title. Nigger Hard ER. Nigg Hard ER. Nigger Love a Watermelon, right? You get about halfway into the song, you'll see the beat changes a little bit in the background. The melody changes a little bit, right? Now you're going to have to use your own brain to silence his voice and silence all the other melodies that's going on, right? And you'll hear the ice cream truck song in the back. You will hear it, right? So the video I made about that, somebody commented on the video. This is what I wanted Shangy for, so you can screen share this shit on my screen so he can show on the screen what I'm talking about. So somebody wrote a comment and said, yo, that's not the original song, that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, that I need to do my fact check and check history. So they told me the dude name is Billy Golden. So I look up on his internet, check Billy Golden out. Billy Golden is a blackface comedian from 18-something, early 1900s. You just put me onto a bigger racist than the first dude. Like, I don't understand. And then the person who wrote it, took it like a personal shot, like I was talking about their direct father or some shit. Like, I just don't get it. If we need change, if we want change, we got to be able to conversate about these touchy subjects without, like, as a people, we need to stop acting like when we're talking about these shits, like you can beat everybody up because a person will get mad, right? Oh, keyboard gangsters. In the Bang, we call that cell gangsters. You popping off when that door closed. But when that cell pop, you don't come out. That's that cell gangster shit, right? And I'm not even up here giving that gangster energy. I'm not even up here talking that gangster shit. That's not, gangster shit isn't talked. Gangster shit is done. You know what I mean? Gangster shit isn't portrayed. Gangster shit is that's an action. But in my time, This is the weird shit. Now you call it being a thug, you call it being a gangster, you call it all this shit, right? But in my time, you know what it was? It was called surviving. When I was growing up, you had to kill motherfuckers to survive. That's the type of shit you had to do. It was called survival, man. Today it's called thugging, gangster, all this other crazy shit. In my time, it was called survival. You know what I mean? If you didn't do this, my nigga, it's either eat or be eaten. You know what I mean? It's either you prey or predator. Which one is it? It's survival of the fittest. But now it's called thugging and gangsterism, whatever. So I don't put that out there. You know what I mean? But I don't understand that reciprocated energy because it wasn't you that recreated that song. So now I'm guessing you must have been one. You must be one of them entitled folks that's afraid that once everything evens up, right? All that leverage you had your whole life is about to disappear. So now you're gonna feel like you're not wanted anymore, like you're not needed anymore. That's that inferior state of mind. That person that says, "Yeah, we could play a game," right? But they make sure that they have that advantage because they know if it's equal, there's a problem. But anyway, you weren't encountering ignorant people. Yeah, man, it's just some weird shit. I'm not you because in real life, I don't have that. I don't get that energy from people. I don't. I never have. I've only encountered one racist situation, right? And it wasn't even by white people. It was by some black motherfuckers down south. I've only had one racist encounter. One. I ain't never been called a nigger in my life and face to face. Nobody. I don't trust me. I'm not the baddest person in the world. I'm not. But I command a lot of respect. But at the same token, I give a lot of respect, which is why I command it, because I'm giving it. But I've only dealt with one racist altercation, and it was by some black people down south at a restaurant. These niggas did some wild fuck shit. Like, I paid for a plain burger, right? Just plain, no cheese, just lettuce, tomato, bread, burger, lettuce, tomato, ketchup, bread. That's all I wanted. Like, I didn't want no funny, no cheese, no all this extra shit, right? And then I was like, nah, matter of fact, I don't even want lettuce and tomato. Just give me a plain burger with nothing on it. Just bread, burger, bread, right? We paid for it. These niggas bring me a burger with everything on it. I give it back to them. I don't want this. I want a plain burger. Tell me how every single employee came out the back and looked at us, looked at me and my girl, right? Looked at us. And at the same time, they keep looking at us, talking about us, right? Mind you, I ordered a plain burger. The plain burger took longer to make than the burger that had everything on it. So I sat there, I waited. My girl ate the food. I ain't really say nothing. I'm like, look at these motherfuckers, man. They keep coming up. Mind you, I got the Yankee hat on. I got my gold. I got the swagger from up north, and I'm down south. Like, you see how I look? I got old school tattoos. My shit is blatant. I don't got these sleeves that's covering up, hiding shit. You can have some racist shit in there. You hide it. My shit is blatant. You know what I mean? My shit is old. I had my hands tattooed when niggas wasn't getting hand tattooed. The dude didn't even want to do it. This was back in 2007. People ain't had their hands tattooed back then. My hands say thug life. You know what I mean? Like, I was for it all the way. I didn't see no other way, right? So we waiting for our food. I'm waiting for my food. My girl got her shit. She finished eating. They bring me my burger. Took them like 40 minutes to make a plain burger, right? When the one that had everything on it took them about 7 or 8, not even, right? So when the shit come, my girl finished eating. I go in front of them because they're all sitting like out of line waiting for me to eat the burger, and I don't. So I go right in front of them and I look at the burger and I point. I go to like this to them and I throw that shit in the trash and I walk out and they all looked at each other like you don't understand. Up north, we a lot quicker. Our time is a lot quicker. We do a lot of shit, so we like this. You know what I mean? Our brain is always on point for some funny shit. You know what I mean? That's the only time I've ever experienced some wild shit like that. Never had. And then that, because I told you, my girl black, I'm not. So that's when my girl put me on to that self-hate, because I never heard of that. Never have I ever heard of that. That's when she told me, yeah, dark-skinned blacks don't like light-skinned blacks. I was like, what? So then right before we walked out, I said it. So the dark-skinned black people don't like light-skinned black people? And then I'm like, so what the fuck is the problem? I'm not even black. Why are you fucking with me then? I'm not even black. I'm Puerto Rican. Like, what? Then I started doing my fact checking, right? We all black. That black DNA strand is in every race. Every single race that black DNA strand is in. Every nationality, everything. That black DNA is in it. It's the only DNA that's in every single race. It's the only one. This is the actual facts. It don't matter how you imagine. I'm Puerto Rican, so imagine how I felt that my nationality, my bloodlines in the ancient history, that we're not the powerful race. Because think about it, you're the main ingredient in every race. That's how powerful your blood is. What does that tell you? You know what I mean? Again, take that personal shit out of reality. When you're dealing with reality, how you personally feel, you have to take it out. You have to take personal feelings out of the equation when dealing with factual shit, because how you feel is an opinion. What you think, how you feel about certain things are an opinion. That's your opinion. And correct, you have a right to your opinion. Yes. But your opinion doesn't affect the truth. The truth is the truth. It doesn't matter how you feel about it. It doesn't matter. Some people just can't accept that they're wrong when they're wrong. Some people just can't do it. It is what it is. It's an actual fact. From all races between dark skin and light skin. Correct. So on top of the division, right, they'll divide us from each other, right? So they'll make the whites hate the blacks. They'll make the Puerto Ricans hate the blacks. They'll make the Mexicans hate the Puerto Ricans. They'll make the Dominicans hate the Mexicans. They'll make all of us hate each other, right? And then inside of that hate, right? So inside of every nationality hating each other, they will make you hate your own nationality within itself. So your division has just been more divided. You know what I mean? So you're subtracting by division by the opposite of multiplication, because that's basically what you do. You multiplying the hate, but minimizing the equality and the unity of every single. It's some weird shit, man. I don't understand. Again, imagine if we all united. I don't care what race you are. I don't care what age you are. I don't care what nationality you are. I don't care about none of that. Because inside these veins, we're all, our bloods is the same color, right? We all came out of a woman, right? And we all gotta die, right? I think that's enough. I think that's enough things we have in common that should put us together. That's enough. We don't need nothing else. Remember, we can agree to be different. Like, you can like the Red Sox. You know what I mean? Why can't we just agree to all love baseball? Like, is that so hard? Is that too much? You know what I mean? Like, why can't we all agree we love life, right? Why don't we figure out how we can all live longer instead of us dying? You know what I mean? Instead of us fighting each other. I don't understand. That's all. And Asians, even though they're all look alike to me, they all hate each other. Japanese hate Chinese, Koreans. You want to know some crazy shit, yo? There's a video, right? With what's his name? Micah Jai White. I think he's on Vlad. And he talks about the Buddhists and all this shit, right? And he talks about, he put me on the game because I didn't know this. He tells me that there's an actual black Japanese or the black Chinese, some shit like that, right? And that they go back, and that's the original Orientals are black, and that's who created the martial arts and all that inner peace and all that shit that we see about Bruce Lee and all that perception we have. They say the people of that tribe actually say it. Yeah, we got that from them, and then we casted them away. So the black Orientals they're casted away. You know what I mean? But they admit that they took it from them. He tells you that Micah Jai White put me onto this shit because he said it. He was like, everybody think that them Buddhist beads are prayer beads. They're not. There's a Buddhist that says it. Some people, for a lack of better way of explaining, they say it's prayer beads, but they're not. They say they're affirmation beads. So if you say the same thing, he said they'd be like 197 beads on the bracelet, let's just say. So let's say you affirming yourself 190 something times every day, all day. nonstop. You just every time you repeat it, you affirming yourself to the point that you affirm it in yourself to the point that your affirmation is a feeling. Now your feeling is a thought. Now you're vibrating that affirmation out to the universe until the universe manifests what you're vibrating. But you know, in America, we call them just prayer breeds. Why? Why? What is he grew up? You know, Michael Jai White grew up in Connecticut. You know, Michael Jai White grew up in Connecticut. Part of life, he was in Bridgeport, Connecticut, and he talks about how crazy it was and how people was getting shot left and right. Yeah, Michael Jai White. He says it how he goes, there's black in every race. If you go back far enough, you'll see black Chinese. You'll see black of every single race. I was like, what? Because I had never heard of that. I never learned that in school. They never taught me that. They never taught me that the black DNA is in every single person. Doesn't matter what race you are, doesn't matter where you from. They never taught me that. Did they teach y'all that? What school y'all went to? He's an awesome martial artist. He tells you how many people are not, how many different, how we have this video. Look, my shit wild. My video never wild like this. So he puts it out there how a lot of these perceptions we have of these nationalities that so-called know the martial arts, that they're masters of martial arts, are actually bullshit. Like he put it out there. He put it out there. Michael Jai White put it out there that if you're too smart, you can't be a cop. He tried to be a cop, and they told him he was too smart. They said you're basically his brain capacity was too high. He tested too high on that test, and they said that he couldn't be manipulated. In other words, they couldn't brainwash him to make him believe what he needed to believe to become the kind of cop they wanted him to be. Check the video yourself. He says it. It's not me saying this shit. He literally tried to become a cop. He said he had a good friend that was like a police chief or some shit. You know what I mean? Some shit like that. And he tried and they shot him down. They said he was too smart to be a. Look, my video was wild and they don't want that shit out in the internet. They said Michael Jai White said on Vlad that they said that he's too smart to be a police officer. I never heard of you being too smart to be anything. I don't care what you are. Wouldn't you want a bunch of smart cops around so they can make better decision making in situations so shit don't always keep going left? I don't know. But anyways, this was supposed to be 5 minutes and I'm already on 23. This shit crazy. I got to go. It was about that, man. It's about that Ice Cream Truck song, man. Like I said, the change that we need is in the Constitution. Go look up that 13th Amendment. Go check what that means. Me, the person you're looking at right now in the law, I'm viewed as 3/5 of a man. Other people aren't. A lot of people are viewed as 3/5 of a man. A lot of people in America are not. That's where our equality lies. The 13th Amendment. Open up, man. Stop thinking about this police. Stop being distracted with all this dumb shit, all these statues and all this shit that's not important, man. Open up that Constitution. That's where our equality lays. That's where our leveling up is at. Stay up, man. Make your day great. Stay positive, man. We all 5/5. You heard me?